Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is nothing.
So I'm done with work. I think I might do a little solo date night for myself, or maybe just have like a chill little self-care night. I know you guys said that you were interested in seeing something like that, and I would love to do that. So here we are. Avatar 2 is out right now, I believe, so maybe we'll go see that. But right now we're about to head to the gym. The sky looks crazy right now because the clouds are so low. Let me take a picture so I can insert into this video. Like, they look so scary. I guess I can actually just show you guys. It's probably easier. You can kind of see. Can you see that? Kind of. They're really low. Like, the sky's orange, but then the clouds are like black. It's been like this actually a couple days now. It definitely feels very apocalyptic. But there's nothing we could do about that if this was the end, so. I am feeling very tired. So I didn't vlog yesterday, as you guys would have known, because I posted a haul. And the reasoning behind that was there's just a lot going on. So I drove to Holabird and they were closed and no one told me about it. So I was very irritated about that. So it wasn't a great start off to my day. They had lost power, which is, you know, totally fine, but I would have liked to have been in the know for that, because I wasted a lot of gas. I'm not really quite sure what happened there, but I went back home after and just worked from home because I was like, I'm absolutely not driving to the office. Like, we're done with the driving for the day. We just drove like 40-50 miles. We are complete with the driving. So I finished the rest of the day at home, and I mean, that was basically fine. I just worked. It wasn't super productive, but I was very productive today, so we made up for it. I don't really want to go to the gym, if I'm being completely honest, but I do want to get my 3 days in and have a successful week back, so we're gonna do it anyways. But I know once I get there, like, I'm gonna be happy that I went and everything. But I don't think I'm gonna do cardio today. Also, my ends are feeling really dry on this unit, and my lace is starting to feel like I need to like put it back on again. So I'm probably going to soak this heavily in the silicone mix and really focus it on the ends. Because last time I only soaked it for like maybe 30 minutes. I'm gonna soak it for a couple hours and see how much we can revive. Otherwise, I'm just gonna buy another one because I'm obsessed with this hair. Like, I love her. And I will say, the perks of getting a longer synthetic unit is that when the ends start to feel like really braille and you can't fix it anymore, you can just chop them off. And then you still have more hair to work with. But with this one, I'm pretty sure I can revive them, so it should be fine. But yeah, it has served me well so far. I am a very happy customer. Sorry I'm shaking. These Baltimore roads, no bounds.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling, difficult.
So we are here. I am so sleepy. Like, if I'm being honest, I'm so tired. I'm like, can I go to the movies? Will I stay awake? I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and take some pump and mix up some aminos. I tried the brisket today and it was so good. Everything was gluten-free from the actual meat. The barbecue sauce is gluten-free. The baked beans were gluten-free. The coleslaw was gluten-free. Sometimes baked beans aren't gluten-free because they just They just be throwing malt in literally everything. Also, we got bonus checks for the end of the year. So if you were there for at least a year, you got $1,000, and if less than that, you got $500. So I just got a free $500 added to my check. I was like, oh, we're getting brisket. We're gonna treat ourselves. I put away my $900 in savings, and it basically didn't affect my check at all. It was a good day.
You go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did well by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl, it's out, oh. I'm a mind that's you talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that get both. Like the Baba fry, oh. My eye, oh. Don't cry, oh. And if you go and shadow, 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 I did cut a cut when them kills over my. I did try to buy moto, Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for like Ibona. Now so much you make you have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fendi suit. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fendi suit. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Maybe another time, maybe another life. You will be my wife and we'll get it right. Don't pass, last. Now everybody go to breakfast. Have to say bye-bye, yo. Bye-bye, yo. To the love of my life. My eye, yo. Don't cry, yo. And if you go and shadow, 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 and if you go and shadow.
So the gym was fantastic. We had just had a nice quick workout, literally did not break a sweat, exactly what I was looking for. Tried to keep it low key, just did a full body, little shindig, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. But we're headed home now, and I met one of my old clients, Lydia, and it was so funny because she was like, hey, like, is your name Lauren? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh my god, I worked with you, or I was one of your clients like a couple years ago. And I was like, oh my god. And when she said her name, like, I remembered exactly. I didn't remember her face, and I don't know if it was like, I can't remember if we did Slack stuff or like how it was set up, but yeah, I didn't actually recognize her, but I'm honestly not that surprised because with online clients, like, unless they're sending me photos all the time, I don't really know what everybody looks like, to be completely honest. But she was so sweet, and she was like, yeah, I still follow like some of your leg day stuff, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. And she was saying how she loved that programming and how she saw so many results with her quads, because she's not quad dominant, and I was like, get it, girl, get it. But yeah, that was so funny. So if you guys like ever see me out, please say hi. I'm very nice. I'm gonna take a shower, okay? Look at this, guys. This is my suitcase. I still have not unpacked. So I've got my cozy robe on. This one is from 90 Degree. And we're gonna go ahead and take a shower. I'm gonna see how long the Avatar movie is because I am really tired and I don't want to fall asleep. So, see if I'm gonna get ready to go to the movies or if I'm gonna get ready to have a movie night in the basement. 3 hours and 12 minutes. Yeah, we're not doing that. So here's an updated look at our deck. Careful. So they're pretty much done. They have like a few more pieces to do. And then the whole patio's done. And they've got the door up that I was trying to explain to you guys. So this is all wrapped around now. This will be the last part that gets closed off. But just taking Bailey out so he can go potty. And then I'm actually not that hungry. That brisket was so filling, and I had some right before I went to the gym. Like I had some when we got it around 12, and then I had some again at like 4. So I'm still pretty full. So I might just make popcorn and find a movie to watch. There's this movie site, I think it's called F Movies. If you type that in, you should be able to find it, where you can watch a bunch of movies that are on streaming services that you might not have, and also some other stuff, which I can't talk about because we are a law-abiding girl. But that was quick, buddy. I'm gonna see what we can find because I'm not sure what is new. I don't know if Netflix has anything new. Everyone's been talking about the show Blood in the Water, I think it's called. So I kind of want to start that because there's like 3 seasons of it. I don't know what it's about. I just know everyone is freaking out over the latest season. So I'm like, maybe I'll check it out. But whatever we do, we're gonna do it in the basement. I'm not going to see the Avatar movie because it's 3 hours long. We're gonna do popcorn. I'm gonna try and find a movie to watch here. Some of my non-alcoholic wine. If you didn't know, I don't drink anymore. Let's actually see. I know I recently hit a milestone because my app told me. 979 days. This was like my recent biggest milestone, I guess. 32 months. 979. 2 years, 8 months, 5 days. Love that for me. So I haven't tried any other alcohol removed wines besides this brand, but this Chardonnay is so good. So it tastes exactly the same. It's wine, they just took the alcohol out of it. I love the taste of wine. We started as a Franzia girl in college and slowly worked our way up to actual wine. But I love Chardonnay, red wine. I'm a big red wine fan because I actually like it pretty dry nowadays, which is funny because I used to drink Moscato. And then what's the other one? Sauvignon Blanc or something. Another one I really like. So Cheers. I think right now I'm just gonna drink some of my wine. I brought my pen down for later, and I'm gonna start that show. So we're gonna watch one episode. I don't remember if I can use Netflix. I feel like I haven't just relaxed all week. I feel like this week has just been so bad, to be honest. Like mentally it's been bad. I mean, you guys have seen it all unfold. And then work has been really, really stressful, especially because I was barely in the office. Like Tuesday I had both meetings, and then Wednesday I had Bailey's appointment, so I was only there half the day, and then Thursday Hollywood was closed, so I was at home again. And while I'm all for working from home, and I love that for me, I'm definitely not as productive because I'm not used to working from home, so I don't have a setup. And so if I'm not in the office, to be honest, there's just not as much as I can do. I'm not like logged into everything. Everything just takes so much longer. I have 2 screens at the office. So I'm excited for next week because my vacation starts on Friday. So I already have a little bit of a shortened week, and it's right before the holidays. So it should be way more relaxed than this week was, because I feel like this week was like, let's try and get everything done before Christmas, and it's been very stressful. I fell asleep momentarily, but I'm on episode 2. I'm about to get myself my little bedtime snack.
Too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame. Yeah, yeah, I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap, too sexy for that jack. Yeah, yeah. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests. And I'm way too sexy to go unprotected.
I made my 2 little mini gluten-free donuts. They're so good. Highly, highly recommend. They're kind of like the old-fashioned style donuts if you like donuts. If you're not gluten-free, I would probably just get something else because they're really expensive. And then I made some hot chocolate. I am such a sweets girl, and my comfort foods are always sweet, so we're having 2 donuts when I only needed to have 1, and a huge glass of hot chocolate. But I'm gonna go ahead and journal. Funnily enough, I think every single journal that I own, my ex got me, so it's only fitting that I journal about things that are kind of in relation to him. I used to journal every single day. I used to journal every single morning. Granted, I was self-employed working from home, and so I had like a whole like long ass morning routine that I would do. But I would journal every single morning, and I had kind of a list of things that I would answer. I don't know if they're in here. One of the most recent workout guides that I came out with, the Heal and Feel one, I did include a self-help workbook that I created. It's got a bunch of journaling prompts, and it has some of the stuff that I used to do all the time. So if you're interested in something like that, you can buy the workbook separately, or you can buy it with just a workout plan. Still have it on my website if you're interested. But yeah, I used to do like mind dumps in the morning. I used to have little questions I would answer when I would meditate. December 16th. I'm gonna write about all the things that I can't talk about in this vlog because it's related to my job, and everybody knows that I have a YouTube channel. Like, I'm the influencer in the office, and I'm totally fine with that, but there's definitely plenty of stuff that I cannot speak about with anyone besides my coworkers or my family.
Tesla, now she gonna let you. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, think we got too sexy for that metro housing. Diamond popped out, almost swallowed 60,000. Section need more things in here, I like it crowded. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, I like it crowded. Oh, you like the boy? Well, tell me what you.
Your birth certificate's over there on the counter.
Good night, guys.